Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Marvel Legends series, Iron Spider. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further. Or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And this is the first Marvel Legends figure that I've gotten in the new plastic-free packaging. So we'll take a look at all that. But on the outside, here we have a nice little Spider-Man peeking out the corner here. Marvel Legends series, Spider-Man, 60 Amazing Years. Iron Spider, nice product shot, which is probably a render. Marvel Spider-Man, warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. Hasbro print. On the bottom, small print that says includes action figure and 2 accessories. On this side, Marvel Legends series, another product shot. This is probably a render. And here we have some nice artwork of the Iron Spider, Marvel Legends series. On the back, Marvel Legends series, Iron Spider. Here's the accessories. It's 2 hands. But it said 3 accessories. What? Or did it say 2 accessories? I don't even remember now at this point. Nice product shot. Again, this is probably a render. There we have, warning, attention, Achtung, don't stick things in any language pie hole that don't belong there. Don't give it to the babies. Marvel print, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print. Symbols I'm not going to learn, Hasbro print, a barcode. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole either. And recycled print. And that, my friends, is a look at the packaging, at least on the outside. Let's open the package up and take it out and see what these new packaging looks like on the inside. And here we have a handy dandy knife. And pop the tape. Close it up for safety. And open. Uh-oh. More tape. I should have known there was more than one. So there we go. That's all opened up. Close it up again for safety. That up. Nice cardboard sleeve. Whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, people, I'm kind of getting flashbacks to the Marvel Legends Hasbro Pulse Army Builders. So here we have this, which is sealed up, and it looks like it has the Waldos or mechanical arms or whatever you want to call them in it. And yep, there they are. This paper crap. Alright, the accessories, which are 2 hands in this little paper bag. I probably should have just ripped it, but whatever. And then here's how the figure comes packaged. And I will have to say, it's nice. He doesn't really touch anything except for this paper. So we'll see how that goes. If I can get him out of here. This is why he's wrapped in paper. Alright, so there's that. So, there's still a bunch of cardboard here. I don't see any plastic other than maybe the tape and the figure himself and accessories. You know, the stuff that's supposed to be in there. And then, you know, I do think since we can't see them, it's nice that they do put it in a bag so it doesn't get any worse off than whatever happens at the factory. So there it is. That's how the new packaging works, folks. Well, let's take a look at the figure and his accessories and handy dandy tweezers. He comes with an extra set of hands, which are web shooter hands. And my tweezers don't want to work, so there we go. And they're on an side-to-side hinge. Or if you, I guess it could be up and down, but it's not up and down this way. So it's a side-to-side hinge, both hands. Nice glossiness to it. And then I'm only going to go over one of these. All three of them are the same. And this is where my first nitpick, and that's really all it is a nitpick for this figure, comes in. This joint is just for decoration. This one works. Decoration, work, decoration, work. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 joints that work. And, you know, it's not a major thing, but, you know, it's a thing. And it bothers me a little bit, but that's okay. And, you know, it's all, this one is an up and down hinge, but of course it pins in so it will swivel. This one is like on a pin, but it has a little swivel to it. And the same for the rest of the other 2 working joints. You know, it has a little bit of swivel to it, but not much. So that's the arms. Now let's take a look at the figure himself. And I have to say, he's pretty sharp looking. There's where the Waldos go, or the spider legs, whatever you want to call it. Why they only did 3, I don't know. It seems like 4 would be more appropriate. Maybe they didn't want him to be too much like Doc Ock when they designed it. But nice reds and nice golds. And it's just, you know, it's a simple design, but it's really sleek and it looks really cool. And most of this, I want to say it's all red plastic and rather shiny red plastic at that, except where the gold is, and the gold is all paint. But it looks like, I don't know if the plastic that they used is just shiny, or if they did like a glossy overcoat to it. Now this red here, this may actually be paint on the torso. It's really hard to tell. Now I can tell you, you know, you can see the torso and the legs don't really match up that close, and the same thing with the arms. The arms and the legs do match though. And the hands. The feet, I am not sure about. But anyway, let's take a look at his articulation. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. Looks like he's on the classic hinge and ball He got a little bit of chicken neck, not much. A little bit of waggle. Can do the full Exorcist. At the shoulder, we'll do a 360 degree rotation. It is on a butterfly joint. It'll go back that far and forward that far. Raises up a little better than 90. Cut at the upper bicep for a full 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless elbow. And let me tell you guys, it moves super easy. There's no forcing in this at all. I didn't have to break it loose or anything. I was really amazed. At the wrist, 360 degree rotation on an in and out hinge. Same on this side, in and out hinge. And those are the fists that he comes equipped with. He does have that classic Marvel Legends ab crunch hinge, which allows him, I say classic Hasbro, allows him to bend back that far and crunch forward that far. So that's pretty good. There is a cut at the waist for a 360 degree rotation. At the legs, he will give you that much of the splits, which is possibly better than a lot of the other Spider-Men that we've been getting lately. He will kick forward that far. He will kick back that far, and that's with just a tad bit of outswing. But, you know, it can do that too. Cut at the upper thigh for a 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless knee. And again, didn't have to break it free or anything. Gives you that much bend. A surprise for me was this rotation here. So that's nice. Not quite, well, I guess it could be a boot cut, but not. It's more mid shin. Actually, it's probably lower shin. But there it is, full 360 degrees. Then at the ankle, tilts down that far. Tilts up that far. And forward facing pin for rocker. This joint right there may actually be a bit too loose. This one, not as bad, but it's kind of loose too. The rest of it, it's easy to move, but it's not floppy, if that makes sense. And then as far as the arms go, that pin and that hole, and it doesn't make a pop when you put it in there, but you can tell when it gets in. And one down here on the bottom. And once it's in there, I'm pretty sure it's going to be hard to get it out. You might can heat it up and get it out easily. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Spidey with his arms. All popped on too. And of course when you get these on, you know, they will rotate right here at that pin where it pins in. Okay, not the best pose there, but there he is, the Iron Spider. Now it's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have Iron Spider with an earlier take on Iron Spider, which I thought for many years was a Toy Biz. But I checked the stamp on the foot. It's actually an early attempt of the Iron Spider by Hasbro. And you can see the color differences. The red on this one is paint all the way around, and it seems to be a little bit more metallic than this one, which I think Most of the red on here is the plastic, and then it maybe has a glossy sheen over it. But you can tell, I mean, look at the Waldos or robot arms or whatever, and you can see a big difference in these figures, and you know, the way the articulation shows on it. And then of course we also have the Spider Armor Mark 1. Next up, we have the Wave 2 retro carded Symbiote Spider-Man, and also from the same wave, the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Here we have Iron Spider with that world-famous Pizza Spider-Man, and the brand new Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. Coming soon to a review near you. Here we have Iron Spider with Stan the Man Lee making his cameo appearance, as always, in everything but a Transformers review. And the Wave 1 Spider-Man retro carded Peter Parker with Spider Sense head. You may wonder how he compares up with other lines. Let's take a look. Here we have him with Star Wars The Black Series, Archive Edition, 501st Legion Clone Trooper, and from the G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant, Cobra Commander. For some 7-inch comparisons, here we have him with the NECA RoboCop from 2011 and the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 3 Jokers, The Joker, The Clown. For final thoughts on the Hasbro Marvel Legends series Iron Spider, I'd have to say I really like this figure. The only real bad complaint that I have about it, it's not really that bad. I just wish every single molded joint in the Waldos or mechanical arms, whatever you would like to call them, were articulated. That would have made this a superior Spider-Man, so to speak. The paint is nice. I really didn't notice any paint slop during the review, so that's nice. It's going to take me some time adjusting the legs and stuff to really learn how to get the maximum efficiency out of them for posing. But again, the paint's nice. The red parts, I don't know if it's red plastic with maybe a glossy sheen over it, or if the plastic itself is just really, really shiny. And it actually, from what I'm seeing, it could be either. I am not sure. Of course, I am not a paint expert by any means. Maybe another set of like wall crawler hands would have been a nice addition, but you know, I'm pretty happy with this guy the way he is. Again, except for the missing articulation in the mechanical arms or the spider legs, or I honestly am not sure exactly what they're called, because this costume or armor came out about the time of Civil War in the comics, and I wasn't currently reading the stuff then. So, but that does it for the review. Overall, good marks. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. And I'm going to walk all over those words. I'm stumbling over them at least. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.